Students, we are learning banking company final accounts. Already we completed format and preparation of profit and loss account of banking company. Today we are going to learn the format of balance sheet of bank. Yes students, I drawn format. I have 3 columns. Column number 1 share capital and liability. Column number 2 schedule number. Column number 3 rupees. So first I am going to write the elements under liability. First one is share capital. First one is share capital, schedule number 1. In share capital, which is schedule number 1, here we have to write authorized share capital, authorized, issued, subscribed, authorized, issued, authorized share capital, issued share capital, subscribed share capital, called up share capital minus calls in arrear, calls in arrear will get paid up share capital. Paid up share capital. If share forfeiture is given, it should be added. If share forfeiture is given, the balance of share forfeiture should be added with the paid up share capital. So authorized share capital, then issued share capital, then subscribed share capital, then called up. From that we have to deduct calls in arrear, we will get paid up share capital. Then we have to add balance of share forfeiture, we will get balance of share capital, which is included in schedule number 1, which is share capital. Then schedule number 2 is reserves and surplus. Schedule number 2 is reserves and surplus, which includes reserves and surplus. Schedule number 2. Here general reserve, plus if any additional is created, it should be added. General reserve plus additional reserve. Then statutory reserve opening balance. Statutory reserve opening balance. The additional which is created during the current year. Then capital reserve. Capital reserve, securities premium or share premium, then profit and loss account, profit earned during the current year. General reserve, then additional created, statutory reserve plus additional created, capital reserve, security premium, profit and loss account, and all reserves and funds except provident fund and pension fund, which is included in schedule number 5. Okay. Then we learned the elements which are included in reserves and surplus. Then third schedule is deposits. The main function of commercial bank is to accept deposit from the public. What are all the deposits which are included in deposits? Deposits, schedule 3. Fixed deposit, saving bank deposit or saving bank account, recurring deposit, then current account or current deposit. Then one more is cash certificate. These are all included in deposits. Schedule number 3. Then schedule number 4, borrowings of the bank. Schedule number 4. Now we learn the components which are included in borrowings. Schedule number 4. Loan, credit is given. Short loan always considered as borrowing. short loan always considered as borrowing. Then borrowings from Reserve Bank of India, borrowings from other banks, which are included in borrowings, which is schedule number 4. Then liability side, last schedule is other liability and provisions. Other liabilities and provisions, schedule number 5. Very, very important schedule. Other liabilities and provisions, schedule number 5. Here creditors, bills payable, rebate on bills discounted, which is given in the trial balance or which is given in the adjustments. Then provision for tax, then proposed dividend, bank draft, telegraphic transfer, then unclaimed dividend, branch adjustment, credit. So other liability provision is very, very important. Creditor, bills payable, rebate on bill discounted, which is given in trial balance or which is given in adjustment, provision for tax, proposed dividend, bank draft, telegraphic transfer, unclaimed dividend, branch adjustment or interbranch adjustment, then traveler check, then letter of credit. These are all included in schedule 5. Then under liability side, we have 5 schedules, namely share capital, reserves and surplus, deposits, borrowing and other liabilities and provision. Then we should total it. Then students, we completed liability side. Now we will start assets. So Roman letter 2, assets. Under assets, the first item is cash and balance with RBI. 6. So cash and balance with RBI. Cash and balance with RBI, schedule 6. Here cash in hand, which is cash at bank, and cash balance with RBI. These two included in schedule 6. Then schedule 7, cash with other bank, short notice and money at call. In schedule 7, cash with other bank, short notice and money at call, schedule 7. Here cash with other bank, short notice money at call. These 3 included in schedule 7. Then schedule 8, which is investment. Schedule 8, investments. The investment schedule 8, which includes investments, Schedule 8, which includes investment in government securities, investment in private securities. It may be shares, debentures of another company. Then Schedule 9, which is advances. Schedule 9, which is advances. The primary function of commercial bank is to accept deposit and lend loans. So the bank which lends loan to public or to the needy or to the businessman, which is included in advances. So advances, Schedule 9. Here loan, debit. Loan credit included in borrowing, loan debit included in advances. Debit or credit is not given, which is assumed as advances. Then term loans. Term loans. Bills discounted. Bills discounted. It is also termed bills purchased. It is also termed bills purchased. Then overdraft. Overdraft. So loan debit, term loans, bills discounted, overdraft and cash credit. Sometime as loans and advances are given. Sometime as loans and advances, which is included in Schedule 9. Then Schedule 10 considered as fixed asset. Fixed assets. Schedule 9. Schedule 9 is advances, Schedule 10 is fixed asset. In fixed assets, furniture, buildings, land and buildings are included. Land and furniture, land and building, premises, land and building or premises, bank premises included in fixed asset. Then last asset, which is 11, other assets. Other assets. Other assets, which includes Schedule 11, which includes interest accrued, stock of stationery, prepaid expenses, branch adjustment, debit, interest accrued, stock of stationery, prepaid expenses, branch adjustment, debit. These are all included in other assets. Then we should total the assets. Then we have to specify contingent liabilities. Contingent liability 12. Contingent liability, which includes contingent liabilities, Schedule number 12, which includes acceptance on behalf of customers, rediscounting of bill, discounting of bill included in 9, Schedule number 9, rediscounting of bill, which is included in contingent liability. Then forward and exchange contracts. These are all included in contingent liability. At last, we have bills for collection. In bills for collection, no schedule number, which includes bills for collection, which is given. Students, we completed format of balance sheet of banking company. In next class, we will solve different problem. Till then, bye and thank you. Then the bills for collection, which includes bills for collection, which is given in the question. Till then, bye and thank you.